Whoa! Look at all these books! Now, where's the master script? Oh, it sounds like a water droplet is on the second floor. Let's go have a look. Wow, this is a lot of scripts. Looks like the water droplet has been managing them for the director. Most of them look like works in progress. Then it should be the one that's finished. Okay, let's look for the thickest one and then check the ending. This is the only script that fits the bill. Plus, it looks pretty new. This must be the master script. Let's go give it to Director Zosimos. Zosimos, we got your script!
Ah, thank you. That's a huge help. I'm running out of time here. There's no way I'll be able to fix everything up perfectly. We may just have to wing it. Anyway, the stage is secondary. The performance is what really matters. Things can always go wrong on stage, but as long as the show goes on, it should be fine.
You don't sound very confident in what you're saying.
It's true. I realize now that a show is the art of the unknown. Even if you have the same actors performing on the same stage, the performance will be slightly different every time. Those subtle differences are what make each performance special. Okay. One last request. Traveler, you can enter the preprints, yes? The truth is that my sets are composed entirely of preprints. First, I use materials to make the objects. Then I take those objects and turn them into the preprint. Now, of course, preprints are really meant for making objects to furnish the domain. So using objects to create preprints is, strictly speaking, the reverse of what this is intended for. But Edea said that if this is what I really want to do, she's not going to stand in my way.
So that's what you meant earlier. Okay, well, what do you need us to do?
I'd like the Traveler to go into the preprint set and help move props around during the performance. The reason is,
Oh, Paimon gets it now. If you're busy directing, moving the props, and operating all the mechanisms, you never get the chance to watch the show.
yes, I know that I'm no master playwright, but still. Even if it really is a half-baked script, with shoddy writing and moments of sheer ridiculousness, I'd still like to see it for myself. Just once.
Hard to turn a guy down after a speech like that.
Thank you. Genuinely, I'm so grateful. I'll go and inform the others. Then, as soon as you're ready, the show can begin. Long, long ago, there was a great thief. He lived in a land where the light did not shine, where all suffered in the darkness.
People call me?
Sorry, Kaya. Directly into the microphone, please. Otherwise your voice'll, you know.
Okay. They call me the Dagger Bandit, but no one sees that I rob the rich and give to the poor. Here in the dark, evildoers run rampant in the shadows, while the good, honest folk stumble blindly on, just trying to find a way through.
As the bandit brooded, suddenly the world was inexplicably changed as a single star appeared on the horizon and flew across the sky. Traveler, stomp on that movement mechanism in front of you.
Light. A brief flash, yet enough to illuminate the world. If I can find the source of that light, I can shine it into the darkness, and the people will suffer in blindness no longer.
Without a moment to spare, he set off to follow the star's course. All the while, the star kept moving through the sky. Traveler, the star kept moving through the sky.
Looks like I have to go through the desert. This could get dangerous.
If everything he'd heard was to be believed, the desert ahead was a no-man's land filled with horrors. Worse still, the star had landed in the most difficult-to-reach location, surrounded by sheer cliffs, but he was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
The Dagger Bandit trekked deep into the desert wasteland. Yet when he finally arrived at his destination, he found not a fallen star, but a young girl, dressed in white.
How strange. I'm positive this is where the star landed. Young lady, do you know where the light has gone?
The girl replied,
Traveler from afar, the light you seek is only a bottled flame. But the flame has now died, and its light is long gone.
A bottled flame?
Yes, it was a gift from another.
And so, the girl began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The girl hailed from a kingdom that sat atop the waterfalls. But when the reigning dynasty fell and a new one seized power, she and her people fled for their lives. A thick fog began to fill the air as she made her way through the forest, and dense thickets tried to block her path. There is a mechanism down there that you can press to retract the thicket board below the stage.
If I only had a lamp to guide me through this wretched forest, then I could survive.
With scratches covering her arms and legs, the girl pressed through the pain and made her way forward. The road ahead was arduous, but she was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
But just as she was drawing near her destination, a huge stretch of thorns and brambles suddenly came into view. Despair set in and began to weigh on her heart.
If only someone could help me, I would give anything in return.
The girl's heartfelt wish in her moment of desperation did not go unheard.
Wait! There's no mechanism for the final thicket!
Ugh, I must have forgotten to check those boards.
According to the story, those thickets should be gone from the stage now, right?
Yes, total oversight on my part. What a pain.
I can help! Traveler, catch! It's a Jumpy Dumpty!
The girl's heartfelt wish did not go unheard, for a Jumpy Dumpty who was passing by helped to clear a path for her.
Oh, thank you, Jumpy Dumpty.
And so the girl continued her journey deeper into the forest. But what she found there was not a lamp, but a mage glowing with fire. So, just to clarify, it was supposed to be the mage who helped burn a path through the thicket.
Save it for the end, man.
The mage took pity on the girl and handed her a bottle. Then, the mage began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The fiery mage had an adventurous spirit and enjoyed taking long journeys. On one such journey, while taking rest in an oasis, she found a beautiful bottle by a crescent-shaped lake.
Klee, quick, get in the light.
Coming.
She was an extraordinary mage with the power to grant people their wishes. She turned the bottle into a thing of equally extraordinary power. But the only place that it could make wishes come true was inside of the bottle.
Oh, me. Oh, my. Look at this wonderful bottle of mine. It could make a fine toy. But better still, a sojourner's home.
The fiery mage blew into the bottle, allowing it to grant one single wish outside its glass walls.
Oh, am I supposed to blow into it? Wow, it lit up.
A flame was kindled within the bottle, and it began to glow a fiery red, just like the mage herself. After the mage finished telling her story, she disappeared, leaving only the bottle behind.
A magic bottle that can grant wishes. And I wish to leave this place and go somewhere where no one will ever find me again.
And then, the bottle seemed to softly inquire.
I don't know.
The flame in the bottle faded as the girl's single wish was granted, and she found herself in the middle of the desert, far away, where no one could ever find her. When the Dagger Bandit listened to her story, he sighed in disappointment that the flame with the power to grant wishes outside of the bottle had already died.
But this doesn't make sense. If it truly granted my wish, then nobody should have been able to find me here.
Maybe they shouldn't. The desert is difficult and dangerous to navigate, but I was determined to make it, no matter what.
Then take this bottle with you for your trouble. It may be able to grant you your wish, though sadly, only within the confines of the bottle itself.
All I wish for is light.
Honoring the bandit's request, the girl wished for light inside the bottle, and sure enough, it lit up. They found that while the light was only generated within, it could nonetheless shine through the glass and reach anywhere in the outside world.
Even though it doesn't burn as brilliantly as the light that shone before, this is still an extraordinary light. What will you do after I take the bottle?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe you should come back with me.
With no reason to refuse, the girl accompanied the Dagger Bandit back to the land where the light did not shine, they brought light to that place, and the darkness was dispersed, and they lived happily ever after.
And we're done! Seems the show went pretty well.
Miss Honorary Knight! Didn't I do great? I felt like I really was the fiery mage!
Wow, great costume, Glee! As soon as Paimon saw your shadow, she thought straight away, what a cute hat!
Glee loves it! Thanks, Mr. Zosimos! Oh, wait, no, I mean, Mr. Director.
Mr. Director? Ha! No one's ever called me that before. Thank you, my dear little mage. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy.
Miss Dia said that she tailored it a little bit so it would fit me, but you were the one who designed and made it. You're amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing! And it sounds like Adia did a great job too!
It was nothing really. Just one of those, oh no, whatever shall I wear to the ball moments. Sewing comes in handy at times like that.
Sewing is an art in its own right. You're more talented than you give yourself credit for, Dia.
Really? Oh, I'm just gonna go for a second. Please, chat amongst yourselves.
She gets embarrassed so
Et salut Django, comment tu vas?
She really can't handle being in the spotlight.
Idia's a sensitive person and doesn't have a whole lot of self-confidence. I hope all the excitement hasn't
Bah
brought
écoute,
her
ça va
to
bien,
tears.
merci.
Oh, I'm a little worried.
Don't worry. I'll go make sure she's okay. I'll see you all later.
So, what did you all think of the play? Any thoughts?
Huh? Uh-oh, time to get serious. Now, are you sure you want to hear what we really think?
Oh, absolutely. I had the courage to ask, didn't I? So, don't mince your words. Go ahead. Speak your mind. I can take it.
Okay, Paimon will go first. So, the dialogue at the beginning was pretty good, but it ran out of steam
Ouais,
as
ouais,
the
ça
story
faisait
went
longtemps
on.
comme tu dis, ouais.
Paimon could tell that you ran out of inspiration somewhere along the way. The characters were honestly a little bit ridiculous. Paimon didn't get what you were trying to do. The moment
J'ai eu un mois
anyone
compliqué
started
avec le
showing
boulot.
any kind of substance,
Et
suddenly
après je suis
it
parti en
was
vacances.
Yes, all very good points, Paimon. I would
Donc à
add
peu
that
près
in
un
its
mois et
attempt
demi,
to
je
pay
dirais.
tribute to the series 1000 Nights, all semblance of a coherence
Donc
was
ça a été un peu plus
sacrificed.
calme.
Plus, I do have to penalize you for the issues with the props.
Miss Dia, what are you doing back here?
Oh, you know, I return like the tide when people start discussing something important.
Especially when it
Chaque
has to
année
do
sera
with
comme ça de toute façon.
criticizing my show.
Le mois de juin est très
But
compliqué
there
au
was
niveau
one
du
thing
boulot
I
pour
liked
moi et
about
puis
it.
après,
Just one,
juste après en
mind
général
you.
je pars en vacances.
The story. You think so? I thought I was letting him off lightly.
Et vu que je passe en général 2 semaines à
borrow
être
you for a
déconnecté
moment?
complètement.
Oh, sure. Excuse me for a moment. Back to you, Paimon. Keep up the good criticism.
Okay, in that case, Paimon did have one other complaint.
Let's hear it. Taking criticism on the chin is all part of being a director.
The ending was all wrong. The girl's motives were clear and simple the whole way through. It was kind of jarring when all she had to say was, I don't know. And doesn't anyone else find it weird how her whole community was on the run, but she was only looking out for herself the whole time?
I'm fine. I'm not going to improve without feedback. I also learned a lot this time with the chance to be off
Eh bien
stage.
écoute, ça reprend tranquillement. J'avais un peu de retard sur Honkai, donc je suis en train de le rattraper, ça se passe plutôt pas mal. Même si j'ai toujours fait mes délices pendant que
I wouldn't say I'm
pendant le mois
completely
difficile et puis les
unaffected,
vacances.
but you're only speaking the truth.
J'ai
They're
pas mal
all
de
very
retard
valid
sur
points.
Genshin aussi, donc je rattrape tranquillement tout ce retard là. Voilà, on attend Fontaine avec impatience. Et puis voilà. Après, sinon, pas de grand chose de plus.
That's perfectly fine. Nothing is as important to me as my work on the stage.
Ouais, vivement
We all
Fontaine, ça
use
va
our
relancer
imaginations when we're kids, right?
ça
I
va
used to
relancer
play with
Genshin.
dolls and my own cardboard cutouts by the
L'intérêt.
light of an oil lamp.
Et bien c'est le
The
16.
shadows would come to life
Voilà, c'est ça.
and dance on the walls.
Le 16 août.
I never got tired of it. Fast forward to now, and in many ways, I'm still that
Ça va
same
faire du
little
bien une
kid,
nouvelle map.
lying on his
Ça va
bed,
faire plaisir.
making sound effects. And I get the same joy from running a
Nouveau
show now
perso,
as I did
peut-être
in my
nouvelle
little
mécanique.
bedroom theater. Of course, a director can accomplish nothing without a cast and crew. So on that note, I want you to all know that I am eternally grateful to each and every one of you.
Hey, don't mention it. We had a blast.
C'est pour ça que je garde
Okay.
mes primos.
Here, take this.
J'attends
Your component,
patiemment.
as promised.
Je regarde les leaks raisonnablement, on va dire que
It's the bottle from the show.
je vois les
The
choses
one that
passer
lit
quand
up
même.
when I blew into it.
J'ai vu pas mal de
That's
personnages.
right. Can you guess the secret behind why it lights
Qu'est-ce
up?
que j'ai vu J'ai vu les trailers de la map.
Maybe there's an invisible fairy
Non, pas les
inside
gameplays,
that
non.
opens its
Non, non.
eyes when you blow into it.
Je n'ai pas regardé les gameplays, non.
Bingo! You guessed it.
That should do the trick. Oh, wait, this needs tightening up a little.
J'ai gardé
Hold
donc
on.
tout ce
This
qui
will
est
only take a second.
primo déjà depuis un petit moment. J'ai gardé tous les artefacts, je suis
This
full
outfit's more
artefacts.
fashionable than I
Parce que je
imagined.
pense que pour la 4.0, des artefacts vont passer dans des nouveaux artefacts vont passer dans le synthétiseur. Donc j'ai full artefacts 5 étoiles.
A dream
Donc pour
come
pouvoir les
true?
échanger, pour essayer
She said that
de
as useless as she
de prendre un
is,
peu d'avantage.
she wants to do something for you as the first person to
T'as
have
cru voir
heard of your
le
dream of
gameplay
being a
de
director.
l'inné qu'on
Her
pouvait
words,
faire la
not mine.
compétence
I have to disagree though.
en charge de
I have
tac.
never thought of Idia as a useless person.
How is this suddenly about me?
D'accord.
If everybody is ready, then I'd like to invite tonight's male lead to take the stage.
La compétence en attaque chargée, d'accord. Ok. Oh, stylé. Ouais, ok, ouais. Je vois le délire.
How is me changing outfits supposed to make the
Ah,
director's
il est
day?
classe.
It's just a prototype costume. Is he that easy to please?
Don't be silly. If I know our director, nothing will make him happier
Alors,
than
j'ai
to
pas vu le
see his
gameplay,
ideas brought
je
to life
t'avoue
by
que
the
voilà.
right actor.
Well,
Je
then
me
I'm
garde la
happy to
surprise.
oblige. Who am I to argue with the star of the
Si
show?
tout va bien, de toute façon, je
So
serai en
Smith
live
drew
le
up
16
countless
au
designs
soir.
and made a few prototypes before landing on this one. It just needed some tailoring to fit
Et
properly,
il me
so
tarde
I made
vraiment
a few
de
stitches
découvrir.
here and there.
Je tarde
I
vraiment
hope
de
the
voir ce que
result
ça peut
isn't a
donner.
disappointment.
Oh,
Je suis
it's
vraiment curieux, je suis
perfect.
vraiment... voilà.
Idia,
J'ai préparé
I-
histoire d'être...
I'm. Oh,
Et j'essaye justement d'avancer
I'm so touched.
justement pour
Thank you
Genshin
all.
pour pas avoir trop de retard,
You've
pour pouvoir
made
faire...
me happier
même si au niveau
than
de
I
l'histoire je
ever
suis à
thought
jour.
I could be.
Le petit event là qu'ils ont fait de fin de région, très bien. Très bien. Oui, bientôt le live de la 4.0, oui, effectivement aussi, ouais.
How are you doing?
Il n'était pas annoncé
Recovered?
Oh,
pour vendredi là,
I'm good.
il me semble.
Thank you again, Idia.
Il me semble avoir vu vendredi, hein, il me
Please,
semble.
don't mention it. Well, now that we have the final component,
Non, il me
it's
semble
time to
avoir
say
entendu parler de
goodbye for
vendredi.
now. Let's head to the core of the Valyria Mirage and get this place fixed up.
Can I keep wearing my costume?
Alors est-ce que c'est
Please
vendredi
do,
là ou
by all
vendredi
means. Both of you can keep your
Je
costumes.
vais passer à
It seems
vendredi,
only
je sais plus
fair.
qui c'est qu'en parlait.
Kaya, keep wearing yours too. It looks amazing.
I agree with our mage. I'm sure it's not every day you get to play such an unforgettable character.
Sure. I think I can be
Bah,
a
je t'avoue que
bandit for a
j'espère
little
vendredi
longer.
prochain aussi, parce que moi je bosse ce vendredi-là. Donc,
Take care, my dear friends.
ouais, j'aimerais bien que ce soit vendredi prochain. Ah, mais de toute façon, là, ils peuvent remonter. Avec l'arrivée de Fontaine, clairement, le jeu va reprendre de la hype et tout ça, là. Oui, oui. C'est sûr. Et puis bon, ça commence à faire un moment qu'on est sur la même, région, tout ça, voilà, du changement. Même si la région, bah, c'est une de mes préférées quand même. C'est une de mes préférées, mais c'est vrai que ça va faire du bien aussi de changer un petit peu, quoi. D'accord. Il reste cette partie-là à voir. D'accord. Alors, l'explo, je l'ai pas fini dans la totalité. En fait, je me laisse toujours des choses à finir, on va dire. Voilà, je veux pas trop finir trop vite, parce que ça m'embêterait de finir trop vite. Donc, je me réserve aussi, voilà, sur Inazuma, sur toutes les régions. De toute façon, techniquement, il me manque quelque chose. Moi, je suis pas 100%. Hein. Il y a 2 à 100%, là 100%, 94, 90, 98, voilà, 94. Bon, on est pas mal, il n'y a pas que du... voilà. Et donc là, toutes les régions ici, j'ai quand même toute Saint-La, et il me reste beaucoup à faire sur Saint-La. Bah après, indéniablement, vu que ça fait quand même quelques temps que je joue, bah t'es obligé tu trouves via les quêtes, via tu trouves quand même des coffres de plus en plus, et puis on va dire que les activités se réduisent de plus en plus, quoi, au fur et à mesure. Mais voilà, quand tu regardes Sumeru, tu vois que c'est ça que je voulais te montrer. Sumeru, il y a encore des pitchs partout, tu vois, j'ai mis des pitchs partout. Quand il y a des pitchs, ça veut dire que tout ça c'est pas fini. Voilà. Donc je me laisse, tu vois, je me réserve des trucs, j'ai encore plein de choses à voir. Voilà. Ça c'est très peu exploré ici, vraiment il me reste un gros travail à faire ici. Donc voilà, au niveau de l'histoire je suis à jour, parce qu'en fait je fais en sorte de tenir l'histoire à jour pour pouvoir justement pas être en retard sur au moins cette partie là. Mais après voilà, je prends mon temps. La copine avec qui je joue qui a fini à 100%, elle a rien du tout à faire, hein, et c'est vrai qu'elle trouve le temps long, quoi. Et je peux comprendre. Oh, qu'est-ce que j'ai merdé là. Je sais pas comment je peux repartir là-bas. Ah, l'histoire serait bien que tu sois à jour, quoi. Ça va être compliqué. Enfin, ça va être compliqué, non. Mais pour avoir. En soi, même si t'as pas fini, c'est pas. Tu es au moment de Scaramouche, quoi. Ouais, t'as pas non plus un gros retard, quoi. Ouais, oui, mais t'as pas un gros retard non plus. Je tire à mouche, c'est... Ouais, je dirais pas qu'en 15 jours tu peux finir, mais en jouant régulièrement, c'est bien moyen. Il y a moyen. Il y a pas mal de choses là que j'ai oublié. Alors j'ai pas fini les Aranara. J'étais un peu déstabilisé avec le système du livre. J'ai le livre, j'ai pas fini moi. Le livre des Aranara, j'ai clairement pas fini. Autant la pyramide, enfin le sorte d'objet, ouais. Alors j'avoue que moi je pense que je m'y suis mal pris. Le livre des Aranara, en fait, le problème c'est comme Genshin est rempli d'histoires lourdes à suivre. En fait, le livre des Aranara, c'est un truc que j'ai un peu, on va dire, zappé la vite fait quoi. Et en fait, c'est pareil. Là où la copine a très bien géré le livre des Aranara, moi je suis un peu paumé quoi. Le livre des Aranara, tu vois, il est fait à l'arrache quoi. Normalement, je pense que tu dois le suivre. Tu dois le suivre. Je pense que tu fais la première. Tu vois, moi j'ai fait le 2 et le 5. Et pourtant, les autres sont pas faits quoi. Et. Ouais, j'ai beaucoup de mal, ouais. Donc, je vais y arriver, hein. C'est juste qu'il faut que je m'y colle dessus. Mais c'est vrai que c'est une partie que j'ai pas forcément bien compris, quoi. Pareil.
Solidify. I will have order.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Go!
Ok. Bah, alors moi maintenant j'essaie de prendre. Alors avant je streamais pas, donc du coup j'avais une tendance à passer plus facilement. Et depuis que je stream, en fait, ça m'oblige, on va dire, à moins passer, tu vois, être plus régulier dans les dialogues, mais pas non plus les passer en mode je skip tout quoi. Et en fait, je trouve que c'est pas plus mal parce que je m'oblige à lire aussi, du coup. Et en fait, tu comprends le lore de l'histoire et l'histoire est quand même bien faite quoi. Puis quand je vois ce qu'ils sont capables de faire au niveau de l'event, oh là là, l'event, qu'est-ce qu'il est original, qu'est-ce qu'il est bien quoi. Notez ta titine, je vais regarder.
Yes. Idia had the water droplet send us a message just as the show was
Après,
coming to an
noter,
end.
c'est un bien grand
So we
mot.
came back here to wait for you.
How is Lissig doing? He finished all the maintenance work, but it took a lot out of him. He's now fast asleep
Elle est
in
quoi
his
ta
room.
titine? Elle est main ou elle est sub?
I feel a little guilty.
Consider it his atonement. It's only
T'es
fair
main.
that he had to
Ok.
do something constructive before being able to sleep soundly. Seriously, don't waste your concern on him.
If you say so. Okay, without further ado, let's go and fix the domain. Isn't this where we first met?
Je sais pas, mais moi je sais que je m'en sers des fois en sub, mais avec son stuff, main quoi. Je sais pas s'il y a des, si elle est, bon, je pense qu'elle peut être sub. Hein.
That's incredible. So to fix it, same process as usual, right? Do we need to use the preprint? Exactly. Well,
Moi je la vois
done.
plutôt main à
You
chaque
catch
fois, mais
on quick.
c'est vrai que
It's hard to forget after doing it so many times
je
now.
m'en suis servi moi pour
Let's get going.
En sub avec...
Yay! Suddenly Paimon's really excited.
Moi, j'étais pas sur Genshin.
The hub consists of these components.
Ah, j'étais sur Honkai,
All you
mais
need
peut-être
to
pas
do
sur
is place
Genshin.
them
Hein.
onto
Je sais
the
pas.
foundation in the right shape.
The right shape? But we've never seen what it looks like.
Me suis jeté. Alors tu lui as mis un set regard du tonnerre. Ah ouais. Je vais regarder un peu ce qu'ils disent sur elle. J'aurais pas mis ça, moi, mais ah si, il y a quand même... ok. Ok. Alors au niveau des stats, elle est bien. Hein. Par contre, j'ai un doute sur l'arme, je sais pas si elle marche avec. Je sais pas si elle marche. On n'est pas le... Faudrait que je regarde, mais je suis pas certain de l'épée sur... Et l'artefact, moi j'aurais pas mis ces 7. Bah, le problème c'est... alors... oui, mais non. Vu que c'est ta main DPS, il faudra que tu montes l'attaque normale. Si elle est main, il faut que tu privilégies l'attaque normale. Tu peux privilégier 2 stats, on va dire, mais faut pas que tu oublies la... C'est elle qui va taper. Tu triples? Ah, ok. Parce que de toute façon, si elle est main, il faut absolument que l'attaque de base soit haute. D'accord, je sais pas, je veux pas dire de bêtises. Par contre, en artefact, j'aurais pas pris le 4 pièces, moi, colère du tonnerre. À la limite, j'aurais pris, alors ok pour le bonus électro. Après, tout dépend de ce que tu veux jouer, c'est toujours pareil. Est-ce que tu veux que ça soit un DPS électro ou un DPS physique? Tout dépend de ce que tu veux jouer. Mais en gros, si tu veux jouer DPS, on va dire électro, ça veut dire qu'on part sur un 2 pièces couleur du tonnerre, un 2 pièces gladiateur. Les stats prioritaires sont dans ces cas-là le taux critique et le dégâts critiques pour la stat. L'attaque et la maîtrise. Le reste des stats on s'en fout quoi. Voilà, c'est les 4 stats que tu dois viser quoi. Et après pour DPS physique, après tu vises du glad. C'est un peu comme moi j'ai fait quoi, tu vises du glad, du réminiscence nostalgique. Après au niveau 4 étoiles, je sais que l'arme c'est l'arme du pass qui est très bien pour elle. Moi c'est celle que je me sers moi. Après les armes je connais pas trop ce qu'elle met d'autre. En 5 étoiles j'ai jamais trop regardé. Oui je sais, j'ai bien compris que tu voulais pas physique. Mais dans ces cas là je te dis c'est plus faudrait plus que tu partes sur pour moi 2 pièces colère comme t'as, donc en gros si tu devais conserver on prend les 2 meilleures pièces du set. Alors ça là on a quoi, ouais, bah la tête elle est bien hein. Alors déjà on regarde la tête par exemple. Ça changera de toute façon. Donc groupeur de jade, ok. Bon, tu peux garder la tête en soi. La tête elle est bien. Après la coupe de toute façon tu vas la changer puisque de toute façon elle est en 4 étoiles. Bon après faut qu'on en garde une autre, à la limite pour l'instant la fleur. Et que tu passes 2 autres en glad. Oui mais si t'as pas le coupeur, oui bah après je te dis je sais pas si ça marche mais après c'est à toi de voir. L'arme du pass tu l'as ou pas? Parce qu'après au pire tu peux utiliser l'arme du pass. Et là en gros faut que tu partes, je te dis voilà. Mais je pense que tu seras plus rentable avec un 2 pièces qu'un 4 pièces. Je suis pas certain que le 4 pièces soit vraiment un bonus intéressant pour elle. D'accord. Ça me semble bizarre quand même. Ouais. Bah après ce sera à toi de voir, mais en soi, au niveau des stats, elle est bien de toute façon. Les stats sont bonnes.
Sometimes you have no standards whatsoever.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
We did it! But why isn't it turning?
The components are back in the core, and the hub is restored to its proper shape again. That's all we needed to do. Like any wound, it just needs time to heal. It'll probably just start turning again one day in the middle of the night when no one's looking.
Après, c'est vrai que j'ai pas trop regardé
I
aussi
thought that
avec
with
les
your
nouveaux
special
sets. Je sais pas
abilities,
s'il y a un des.
you could get it turning again right away.
S'il y a un nouveau set qui pourrait être intéressant.
What?
Huh? All of us are dying to see it. Not just how the domain looks when it's fixed, but also Idea.
Bah ouais,
And her
vas-y, sans
element.
problème.
I want to see Adia using her magic powers too. I bet they're super awesome.
What are you guys talking about? And how is Clean on this but Paimon isn't?
Ça marche, Django, ça marche.
They're referring to our mascot's true form.
As I've said all along, there's much more to Idea than she gives herself credit for. She has a very special power. Though, I think some of us have sensed that already. Did you notice right away, General? I only found out when I was chatting with Eula.
So our general was the first to notice. It seems like she's more perceptive than she lets on.
Ça marche, Django.
I'd say the same
Bonne soirée,
about
bon
you,
jeu.
Kaya.
Ciao, ciao.
What the? All of you? No? I mean, I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just, for people who stumble upon this place by accident, I think my current form is more approachable than my true one. I don't want people to get scared when they see me.
What? What is it? And whatever it is, how the heck does everyone know about it? Well, for one thing, I sensed elemental energy in the residents here, but none of them have visions. Then my mind started to wander as I was reading a storybook, and suddenly, I had a thought. Since hydro-eidolons can change into any form, why not human form?
You hit the nail on the head. All right, in that case, please allow me to introduce myself once more. I am an Oceanid who was exiled here when the former Hydro Archon passed away. My name is Adia.
Wow, Adia, you're so pretty.
Now that I'm in my true form, I suddenly feel a little embarrassed talking to you all.
You look stunning. You should be flaunting this look at every opportunity.
Oh, come on, I'm too shy.
Wait, so does this mean that all the people we met in here are actually...
I'm guessing that the human counterparts to these Hydro alter egos are long gone.
That's right. When they wanted to leave, I took them to the edge of the desert. The components are, in fact, gifts that they gave to me before they left. But I'm always curious about what brings people here, So I used the streaming projector to bring their wishes to life.
The power to grant wishes, but only within the confines of the bottle.
Exactly.
It's a truly extraordinary light.
I've just realized something. When the components fell from the core, it appeared as if they had returned to their respective owners. But actually, it was after the components landed where they did that their owners and the things associated with them arose around them to form the different zones. So now that the components have been retrieved, does that mean that all those things are gone?
Don't worry, they'll be quite safe. As long as I remember them, they'll never disappear. However much we might criticize each other or get into scuffles, in this mirage, they will always be my friends.
I had so much fun in the choo-choo cart and hanging out with Mr. Director. I'll never forget them either.
Me neither. I'll always remember my adventures in this fantasy land.
Very good. But it's probably time I set this wheel in motion.
This one's all yours, Adia, our magical mascot. Please work!
Huh? Huh? That's strange. Nothing happened. Has it lost some power because of the incident? Oh, crumbs. Not now. Not right off the back of everyone putting me on a pedestal and me acting like this is going to be my big moment. Someone get me a bottle. I'm hiding myself away. See you in 100 years.
You're already in a bottle.
What now? This was the only way! Now I'll never be able to show you how the Valyria Mirage is supposed to look.
Hold on. I have an idea.
Yes, General Sangonomiya? I'm all ears.
If it's okay with you, would you let me borrow the Shinro casket from the domain's core?
Ah, the Shinro casket. That sounds familiar. 1 second. Here. Is this it?
Wow! A huge shell!
It's the relic that Kokomi mentioned earlier! So this is where it's been hiding! It was once a ritual vessel used for making offerings in the Moun Shrine. It's made from the remains of a yokai called the Shinkiro, and it can listen to the wishes of those who come to pray to build up Shinki, which gives it its power. Several centuries ago, the relic was lost when the last prefect of Yashiori died in battle. Its final resting place was unknown. The pearl that goes with it should be able to sense the casket's location. But when, unbeknownst to anyone at the time, the casket disappeared inside the core of the Valyria Mirage, the pearl's light died out.
Huh? How come?
Well, imagine it was a sound instead of light. If the room is too big, you can't hear anything from outside the door, can you?
Oh, I get it now. The shell must have been having too much fun one day and got locked in the solitary confinement room.
I understand now, too. The core has been wearing out recently. That's why you were able to follow the pearl all the way here.
To get back to the story, without the offerings at the shrine, this vessel quickly loses its power. Yet countless people who have visited this domain brought their wishes with them and left a small piece of themselves behind along with their gifts. These have the same effect as the offerings at the shrine.
Wow! I never knew this thing was so powerful.
It is. powerful enough to help you repair the Valyria Mirage with any luck.
But what do I do with it?
It's simple. We just need to awaken it by telling it what we wish for. For example, my name is Sangonomiya Kokomi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. And my wish is to use my critical thinking and strategic planning skills to bring a little more joy into the lives of my fellow Watatsumi Islanders, as well as the lives of everyone I cherish. Itia, what do you wish for?
Me? My wish is that all those who have sojourned to the Valyria Mirage in the past will achieve what they truly wish for. Not just in this domain, but out there, too. Even though I know full well that trying to build a railway in the outside world is just a pipe dream, and that Maimuna will probably just go back to being a scholar. And I know that Zosimos has a lot of improving to do as a playwright. It's going to be tough for him back in Fontaine. Chasing your dreams is hard work. Despite all of that, I still hope that somehow, someday, they will achieve their dreams.
Okay, the combined power of our hopes and dreams is at your disposal.
Look! The wheel's been fixed!
Come on, hurry!
Yay! Dia, you're back to normal.
Everyone's praise and curious questions went to my head. I said so many things I'm so ashamed of, and I lost the courage to live on.
Please don't say that. Yours was a noble wish.
Yeah, and you weren't granting wishes for yourself. You did it for other people. I have friends like that too. Other people's hopes and dreams are what motivate them. They'll work tirelessly just to see them smile. If you ask me, that's one of the most noble things a person can aspire to.
Please, no more praise. I'm really not comfortable with it. It makes me feel so ashamed. Someone like me doesn't deserve so many people's praise. It's like I'm dreaming.
Well, at least the domain is fixed now, and all the components are back in place.
What's the matter, Klee?
I suddenly loads and loads of more wishes. I want to ride the choo-choo cart again and look down from up on top of the big wheel. Is there a way to get up on top of the wheel, Edea?
There is a way, but there's only space for a very few people.
That's okay. I can go up by myself. But it'd be more fun with Miss Honorary Knight.
Are we sure about this? It's so high. What happens if we fall off? Well, yeah, but Paimon's just worried for you.
Don't worry, I'll be there to make sure no one falls off. I haven't been up there in a long time myself.
chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Take it easy.
pictures up here.
Sure thing. Whenever people have to leave this domain, I like to come up here and spend some time alone after I've seen them out. They're always overjoyed when they first arrive and start bringing their imaginations to life. But once they realize that they can't take anything home with them, they get upset. Some of them can't bear to leave. Others regret ever setting foot in this place.
Do you ever get sad, Edea?
I feel lonely at times, but not sad. A lot of people destroy everything they created before leaving, but some don't, like the residents you met. Before they left, they asked me to make replicas of themselves using hydroidolins. Then they tasked these replicas with maintaining everything they built here, as if this was their way of keeping their dreams alive.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know how they're faring in the outside world, but just the thought that one day they might achieve their dreams and live on the outside just as their counterparts do in here, that's enough to make me happy. It feels like I'm here waiting for them in the future, where they've achieved really? I just think that every dream, every wish, is like a flame in a bottle. Whether someone is still working towards their dream or living it already, as long as whenever they think back to that spark of light within them, it still makes them smile fondly. That's all it takes.
Well, I feel super happy right now.
Then I guess I finally paid Alice back after all these years. Funny to think I've been in the middle of a desert this whole time. It's just a giant muddy swamp to me.
Time for Paimon to give you a nickname! Mud Fairy! Watch out for Edea the Mud Fairy!
How dare you mock me! Roar! I'll gobble you up in one mouthful! Oh, I'm still embarrassed to have shown you my uglier side, but I'm glad the Valorium Mirage is up and running again. This place is going to be bustling with activity again soon enough.
Yep, I want to get everyone together for one last ride on the choo-choo cart.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter, game's up. From
Oh, what a cute treasure coffin.
easy money. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Take it easy.